So I haven't actually uploaded a video to this YouTube channel for over 5 years, and I've kind of had a hankering to do it for the last 2 months to upload a YouTube video. And the game I've been playing is RuneScape, which is like the game I've been most addicted to throughout my life, since like going on it as like an 8-year-old child for the first time. And actually this account I'm playing on is the account I had. Well, it's the earliest account. I think I had an account before this, but that was on RuneScape Classic. I can't remember a thing about it. And this is going to be a hardcore Iron Man mode progression video, and I'm going to kind of keep this going for a little while, so if you're going to join me on the adventure, let's go. I've actually done like such a small amount of research into this series, and I know like a couple of things. Like, one of the fastest ways to train fire making to level 15 at least is not to cut down trees and light them, it's just to go for it from here. So this should be 1 to 15 fire making. I'm not an efficient player of RuneScape at all, and this guy's gonna be a hardcore Iron Man mode, but by progress video 2, maybe the end of 1, I will have died. So don't expect this to be like hardcore Iron Man mode forever. Don't expect it to be hardcore Iron Man mode for like longer than 5 minutes, to be honest. Starting to get the levels now. That's level 3 fire making, and I'm gonna have to hot world. I don't know how many times I'll have to do this. I take it like a good handful. Probably about 10 or so times I'll have to just hot worlds and light these logs. So that's 15 fire making. I can now burn oak logs, so that's the early levels of fire making bypassed. You may notice that my character looks like bot 101, but I logged into my account and he was just like standing next to the guy who you first talked to and you set your character's appearance as, and I was like, oh well, I must have logged in on this guy and like moved or something. So I'm gonna deposit all my stuff. Don't know why I'm doing it like that. I'm torn between just getting some early levels in and going to kill some chickens, or just going to Ardone. I guess if I went to Ardone and robbed cakes, I think you need level 5 thieving, so I need to kill some chickens and then cook their meat. I don't know if this is efficient at all, but this is how I'm going to do it. I should also probably really do some quests while I'm in Lumbridge and not just go straight to Ardone. Like, just get like Cook's Assist and just real simple quests out of the way. Maybe start Room Mysteries. Would you start Room Mysteries here or in Varrock? I can't remember. So I'll just kill these chickens. I'll get a full inventory of chicken, and that should get me past level 5 thieving. I'll probably kill too much, but that's okay. So our first melee combat level. It's kind of depressing low levels when you're killing a chicken and they're like health regens because you've been killing it for so long. And how's chickens like running away, cheeky chicken? Yeah, can chickens even damage you? Like, I swear they can't. I thought like maybe at low level, like, oh, it's worth taking a shield and my like bread and sardines, which I may not actually eat that bread because I'm sure you need bread. In fairness, I'll get them when I'm stealing cakes. But can chickens damage you low level? I don't think they can. I haven't received one hit point yet, so I guess I won't be here for that long. Maybe get like level 3 or 4 strength in the time I'm here. Probably level 3. Bury all these bones. What does an inventory of chicken bones give you? I bet it won't even give you 1 per level. I'll go do Restless Ghost pretty soon. I think that gets you past the early levels of prayer at least. But yeah, that doesn't even get me like 1 level. Right, I'm pretty sure that will be enough chicken to get past level 5 thieving. Like, really, I mean, I'll burn a few, I'm sure, but maybe I'll just go and do Cook's Assistance really quick so I can use a range in Lumbridge Castle. I mean, I've got like low agility, obviously 1 agility, so I don't really want to run anywhere at this point, so I'm kind of just trying to stay around Lumbridge for as long as possible. Is there a bucket around here? No, I'm going to have to go all the way back to Lumbridge Bank. That was inefficient. Oh well. Oh, there we are. The Iron Man armour. I'm wearing it. I look like a boss. I completely forgot about that. Does it actually give you some stats? Is that... or is it all cosmetic? Oh no, it's actually... stats. I don't know if it's good stats. It's minus magic, defensive. Yeah, whatever. Look like a bad boy now. They're up 300 cooking XP. That takes me to level 4 cooking. I didn't even really realise you got cooking XP for this, but that should help me from stop burning all these raw chickens, and I can use this stove now, I believe. Cook all of these. I love it on RuneScape when you start cooking in these patterns. I broke it as soon as I spoke about it. But when you do like a whole inventory and it's just like a line of burnt and a line of like cooked, like there's a pattern to it. One more to go, and there we are. Got a bit of a roll in the end there. At one point, this woman here was just not letting me feed her, so I went through like 3 or 4 just like in a row without stealing from her. But I can now steal from cake stalls, which means I can steal the best food in the game, which is cake. And the reason it's the best food in the game, you can like click on it 3 times and eat 3 times. Tell me another food source that does that. Pizza. First random, sandwich lady. Do I dare talk to her? I'm gonna talk to her. What does she say? Have a kebab on me. Kebab's best one to have. Oh, that's the kebab, isn't it? That is the kebab. I as a kid, I always remember her just like, I was like picking flax at the flax field near Sears, and she'd come talk to me. I was like, oh, I want a baguette. I didn't look at what she was offering me. I'd be like, why is she teleporting me somewhere completely random? This should be another quest complete. There we are. Gonna see a nice little cutscene. This was the height of shit in 2004, I can tell you that. Whoa, look at him whizzing off into the river. Wow. There we are, that's level 10 prayer. So I thought I'd get to around there, maybe level 9, so that's pretty good. It occurred to me while I was doing that quest that I probably should have started with mysteries. So I think the first step of Movie Mysteries is go talk to the Duke. Then the next step is going to the Wizard's Tower, and I just had to traipse to the Wizard's Tower just then. So I'm just going to start Movie Mysteries now. I don't know if I'll complete it now, but I'll just make sure that I next time I go there, I'm not just wasting a step. I think it's time to head to Ardone and get about 100 cakes. That's what I'm going to aim for. Just train up thieving the old boring way. I'm going to use the minigames teleport. I didn't know about the minigames teleport being in old school RuneScape until embarrassingly recently. Like, you can use it to get to the other side of the map, like, straight away, which I think is a little overpowered. Like, I think you should at least be able to, you know, have to go to those minigames and maybe play them once before you can go to them. But hey ho, I'm abusing it even if I don't agree with it. Just here outside Castle Wars is where I got scammed for my full ADG when I was about, I don't know, I must have been about 11, 10. Some guy was like, ADG, that's really cool. Would you like to trade it for my Addy trimmed? And I was like, oh yeah, sure, that'll be worth exactly the same and look as cool. And I got bored of Addy trimmed very quickly. And then I went to go sell it at Varrock, and they were like, yeah, you can't sell it for that much. Like, no one will do a straight trade between Addy T and Addy G. They say no one, but I did that, like, a day earlier. I hope these guys aren't aggressive. Otherwise, I am going to get absolutely spanked. They don't look aggressive to me. I think they're pretty just concerned with their whole Gnome Khazar Trooper war that's been raging for 15 years at least. So as I mentioned earlier, I'm pretty sure it's worth taking bread from the stall as a hardcore Iron Man mode or an Iron Man player, because I'm pretty sure there's a quest where you're required to take 15 bread to someone. I can't remember what that quest is at this point, but I am totally sure there is a quest which requires bread, so it just saves a trip in the future. I love how, like, you can literally just go here and that's it. Like, he can't come any further. He's stumped at how you reach past these boxes. Like it takes like no skill to avoid these guards. I was like a little worried, but I didn't realise how easy this was going to be. That's level 20 thieving. That took me a bit longer than I thought it would. And while I'm here, I might just go straight onto Silk Stalls and just get to level 25. Seems about right. I think there's a couple of quests that can get me past that, so Level 25 I'm going for now. Okay, I'm just going to take this little army random event, get some nice fashionscape gear. It may surprise you, but that's actually how they recruit for the army in real life. They just tell you to go to a mat and do some sit-ups, and it's like, yeah, you're part of the army now. At least in Britain. So that's level 25 thieving. Didn't take too long, really. And now I'm wondering, you can sell these each after about 30 minutes after you've stolen from him. You can sell them each to him at 60 GP, but that would be quite click intensive to do. So I'm wondering how much one silk sells to a general store. Now that's providing that no one in this world has actually sold silk to this person. Okay, he hasn't. Okay, so I value that. 12 coins. Oh, so I've got about 100. I think I may just, for that low level coinage, I may just go through one by one and sell them to the silk trader. But I guess that will be for the next video, because I'm short and I really want to do some quests, but I need agility level. So I'm going to go away and train to at least 40 agility, I think, because that's like I run out of energy so quickly. Like I've run out of energy like every other like time I ran between the bank and Ardoni market. I guess that's the end of this video. I just want to say big shout out to my boy J4 YouTubes for lending me his old mic so I can do YouTube videos again. And apart from that, see you later.